The range is certainly one of the, probably it's the most important issue still for these purely electric cars. On the other hand, it's really surprising how well these cars did, how well the electrified market did in 2020, especially in Germany, where the market almost exploded despite these low ranges, despite the still poor offer of products.
Tell me, when will I be able to drive the 363 miles from Munich, where a lot of cars are built, up to Berlin in an electric car? Because at the moment, if I'm driving, for instance, a Porsche Taycan in cold weather, I'll be lucky to get halfway there in 200 miles, despite the fact that the company's brochure says 243. When are we going to get some serious distance in these electric vehicles?
Very good question. What the companies tell you is that these ranges go up to 500 kilometers within 2-3 years. But I think this is certainly a bit marketing talk. I would say in 2024, you're pretty safe driving from Munich to Berlin, without a stop.
Jürgen, we just heard in the interview that Annette conducted that there was a comparison between the sort of technology that Daimler is putting into its vehicles to directly compete with Tesla. What we saw the other week was Tesla's stock take a hit on news that Apple is pushing ahead with the car. Those reports are very much focused on by the markets. Do you see that three-pointed star logo, the Mercedes logo, do you see them as a direct competitor to Apple if Apple does bring the car to the market? And what do you think the impact would be?
Yes, first, I think it sounds more likely than just 2-3 years ago when we talked about Google and Apple entering the automotive market. It sounds more realistic now, and I think the likelihood is maybe slightly above 50%. On the other hand, it takes still 3 to 4 years before Apple will come out with a car, and there is certainly no guarantee for Apple to be successful in this market. I mean, look at the Apple Watch, for example. I'm not an expert on that, but I think this is still today, it's not a real success in a product which is pretty close to their smartphones. But I think Apple's brand name is so enormously strong that you have to expect them, you have to see them as fairly strong competitors. But my understanding is, I think the talks last week were about cooperations of Apple with Hyundai, that Apple is more looking at the moment at maybe at the volume market, not at the very high price. And so this could be slightly positive news for the German premiums.